It's the one we've all been waiting for. Leny Yoro to Manchester United is a done deal. This has just been confirmed in the last couple of minutes by Fabrizio Romano, and I am absolutely buzzing. I still feel like we're dreaming. I still feel like this can't actually be happening, but it is, and it's reality. So I'm glad to be able to share this moment with you all. Before we bring you all the details, please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get straight on into it. So this is coming out from Fabrizio Romano. He is confirming that Leny Yoro has just signed his contract as new Manchester United player. He says the deal is now completed both on player side and on club side, and Lille are exchanging all documents today. He says Yoro signs as a new Manchester United player until June 2029. He says the medical tests are also now done. Saga over. We've got our man. I can't believe that we managed to pull this deal off, to be honest, and I'm loving all of the rival fans' tears. There are so many people already starting to try and spread this agenda of we've overpaid for a League One player who's not very good and all the rest of it is complete crap. We've got ourselves a generational talent here in Leny Yoro. He is regarded as one of the best young centre-backs in world football. And don't forget that. Liverpool wanted him, PSG wanted him, Real Madrid wanted him. All of them are absolutely devastated that we've got the man. £42 million up front, plus £10 million in add-ons. No problem with that whatsoever. I think it's a perfectly fair deal. I think, 2-3 years down the line, we'll look back on this and we will be very, very happy with the amount of money that we spent on him, because I do honestly think that we've got ourselves a generational talent here. Him alongside Lisandro Martinez is going to absolutely revolutionise our defence. Will there be some mistakes? Maybe. Is he young? Does he still need to develop and grow? Yes, of course. But the thing that we've bought here is potential, right? The potential of a player who could be one of the best in the world in the next couple of years. He's already proved himself in the French league. I know there's going to be people like, oh, it's only the French league. Like, that's like saying that Kylian Mbappe is not very good, Kylian Mbappe's only ever played in the French league. Does that mean he's not a good player? No, of course it doesn't. So I'm absolutely buzzing about this deal. I've got a little video coming up on the channel probably at 4 o'clock today, which is like shows all of his best bits, clips, shows all his best assets and stuff. So I'm looking forward to dropping that one for you. But yeah, Leny Yoro to Manchester United is a done deal. I can't wait to see the official photos, which we should get very, very soon, of him wearing the kit, him at Old Trafford. Hopefully we get some sort of an interview. I'm so happy about this. I think I'm honestly just speechless. I'm so used to us overpaying for bang average players. And for me, Leny Yoro isn't a bang average player. For me, Leny Yoro, as I keep describing him as, is a generational talent. I really, really do believe that. And in a couple of years down the line, £42 million is going to look like an absolute bargain. I'm sure of it, without a shadow of a doubt. But it'll be interesting to see what you guys all think. Are you happy about this deal? Get in the comment section. Say welcome Leny Yoro. Let's welcome him. Drop the France flag. Get it in there. Let's welcome the guy. Obviously, he's still very young. He's still got a lot of a career ahead of him. But so far, we've signed Serie A's Young Player of the Season. And now we've signed the French League's centre-back of the season. I mean, what more could you ask for? Now all we want is João Neves. Wink, wink, Ineos. Go on, get it done. I mean, whether that will happen or not, I don't know. But let's just enjoy this moment. That's all we can really do. 18 years of age, already played over 80 games in French League football at the age of 18. I mean, that's absolutely mad. Name me another player who's done that at the age of 18. 80 games, 86 games, in fact, across all competitions. Having played in the Conference League as well. Like, he is a really, 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 really good player. And I am really enjoying the Liverpool fans. I'm really enjoying the PSG fans. I'm enjoying the Real Madrid fans saying that they didn't want him. They'll get someone better. We overpaid. How on earth can you say £42 million is overpaying? I mean, even if you look on Transfer Market, right, which is usually about accurate, they say he's worth €50 million, which is what we've paid for him. €50 million plus apparently $10 million in add-ons. No problems with that whatsoever. And I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm just so happy that it's materialised. And I'm so happy that the fan base seems so united on this signing. Everyone seems happy. Everyone seems like we've made the right decision. And I still feel like I'm dreaming. I still feel like in a minute someone's going to wake me up and say, oh, Real Madrid have just announced the signing. Like, it still doesn't feel real. And I think it's going to take a while for that to set in. Apparently, he is going to be available for the pre-season tour, which is amazing. He'll be on the plane going to New York, which I think is next Thursday, I think. I'm not sure whether he'll be involved in the game against Rangers on Saturday. I would probably say no. Hopefully he's at least on the bench, or he's at least around to kind of soak up the atmosphere, meet the fans for the first time. I'm sure that will happen because he is match fit. He has been training with the Lille squad for the last kind of 2 or 3 weeks, I believe. So it's not like he's coming in out of the cold and he's not trained for weeks. He's been training with Lille. He's ready to go. He's match fit. There's no injuries. And we've got ourselves a brand new centre-back. And how poetic is it, right? That we've gone from Raphael Varane, probably the best French centre-back of my lifetime anyway, or at least of the last 10 years, right? You've gone from Raphael Varane as your starting centre-back, and now you've got Leny Yoro, who is the future of French football. He's the future of Manchester United. And it's just amazing, isn't it? I'm so happy. The boring details, £42 million up front, £10 million in add-ons, wages, £115,000 a week, apparently. Apparently his wages are going to rise each year, which I've got no problem with. At the end of the day, you should reward your players. And when you think that people like Harry Maguire are currently earning 200k a week, I've got no issues with Leny Yoro being 115 grand a week. I think it's perfectly reasonable. And I think I know it's a big pay increase. And I know rival fans are like, he was only on 5k a week at Lille and you're giving him 115k a week. Now, that story and that narrative is just a bit lazy, to be honest, because the situation with that is that he was on a youth contract at Lille. He'd not got his big first professional contract yet, and he didn't want to sign a new contract. And that was why he's left now, because he had 1 year left of his deal. Lille were trying to give him a new deal. He said, no, I want to go. And that's why he was on 5 grand a week. If he'd have got his proper contract, he would have been on probably 70, 80 grand a week at Lille, right? So all these rival fans are like, you've overpaid on someone who's 18. He was only on 5 grand a week and you've given him 115 grand a week. I mean, it's just complete crap. And the thing that you have to remember is, right, these rival fans are just upset because we've got ourselves a generational talent. Liverpool wanted him. They didn't think they could get him. Real Madrid wanted him. Yes, they weren't willing to pay the money. Okay, fair enough. But we have got the man. And as somebody says in the chat, the deal is apparently going to be split over a 3-year period. So Man United will only have to pay up about 13 million this season, 13 million next season, and 13 million the season after. So far, we've signed 2 players, right? We've got Leny Yoro for 42 million and Joshua Zirkzee for 34 million, both of which we've split the payments over 3 years. So I think it's about 12 million this season for Joshua Zirkzee and 13 million season for Leny Yoro. So we've only really spent 25 million in this calendar year. It's amazing. It's such good business. It's so clever. And it just shows how much better Ineos and Dan Ashworth are at negotiating. Apparently Omar Barada was really, really vital to get this deal over the line. And in previous years, Manchester United would have just given in to whatever the other club wanted, right? And this time, we've managed to get a player for a fair price, I think, based on his potential and based on the market value of the player. And we've managed to spread that deal over a decent amount of time, opposed to, having to pay loads of it up front or borrowing money from banks to be able to pay the fees and all the rest of it. Like, it's been done in such a good way. And as somebody says in the chat, we've got our next star boy. We do. We have our star boy. Leny Yoro, Kobe Mainoo, Garnacho, Højlund, Zirkzee. We are building a team for the future. And that is being, cleverly assembled by Ineos. They know exactly what they're doing here. And they know exactly what the plan is for the future. And I have full faith in them. So I'm honestly so happy about this. I can't wait to see him. Hopefully in the next kind of 10 or 20 minutes, we should get the pictures of him in the shirt. The contract has been signed. That's what Fabrizio has confirmed. So we should very, very quickly get the official statement from the club, at least saying a deal has been agreed. The medical is done. The contract is signed. So yeah, we might even get that whilst we're live in a minute. So really, really happy about that. And Sky Sports, all of those external media are already hating on the kid. They're trying to say that £52 million is a rip-off for an 18-year-old. It's a disgrace. Like, literally, I've got a story here. Sky Sports Premier League on Twitter, £52 million and barely even played 60 games of football. Why do Manchester United want to sign an 18-year-old for this amount of money? This is literally on the Sky Sports Twitter account, and we just need to forget about that, right? This kid is clearly extremely talented. We have got ourselves a good deal here. If he fulfills his potential, he'll be worth more than what Van Dijk was to Liverpool. He'll be worth more than what Man City paid for Gvardiol. Like, that's a fact, because he has the potential to be world class. He does. Real Madrid apparently, internally, compared him to Kylian Mbappe in the sense of being a generational talent. Obviously, they play in different positions, but they said that they felt Leny Yoro was the Kylian Mbappe of centre-backs. And we've got that man. He is ours. Joshua says somebody is saying that we've paid 42 million for an unproven 18-year-old. I mean, he's played over 80 games in French football. If you go back and watch the games against PSG, he pocketed Kylian Mbappe in every single one of those games, and he's 18. So for those of you who say, "Oh, it's not a good deal," all the rest of it, the trolls are always going to try and find a negative. Everybody hates Manchester United. They do. Everybody hates us, okay? That's a fact. All the rival fans hate us. All of the external media hate us. All of the pundits hate us. And that's just a fact. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I've got to... Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 sec. I just got to do something. 1 sec. Don't go anywhere. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. There was someone banging at the door. Leny Yoro was at the door. No, he wasn't really. But yeah, how's everybody feeling? Get your comments in. Let me know what you think. Leny Yoro to Manchester United. It's a done deal. The contract's been signed. I am out of breath because I just rung up 3 flights of stairs. I wanted to get back as quickly as possible. Give me a second to catch my breath. Oh. Whew. God. Okay, the deal is done. Absolutely buzzing. So happy about that. Just to follow on from that. Apparently Manchester United's next priority is Manuel Ugarte. That's what's being reported in the last couple of minutes. So not only have we just finalised the deal for Leny Yoro, signed, sealed, delivered, right? Apparently now we're going for Manuel Ugarte. That's what's being reported in the last couple of minutes. I mean, I honestly can't recognise my football club anymore. Previous windows, we'd spend like all window and then we'd get Fellaini. Or we'd spend all window and then we'd get Anthony on deadline day. This is a completely different Manchester United. To be able to pull off a signing like this of a player of Leny Yoro's quality and somebody who is so widely regarded and so highly, within the football world, we can't not give Ineos credit for that. They have done something absolutely amazing here. And I have a lot of time for them. But yeah, let me know what you're all thinking. Malk says, was someone trying to break in? Yeah, maybe they were. Leny Yoro was at the door. He was, he wanted to come and say hello. oh God, it's really, yeah, this is a live video, by the way, for those asking. That's why I had to run up the stairs to get back. And now I've caught my breath because I've come straight back up and I'm speaking and it's throwing me a little bit. Okay, let's see what people are saying in the chat. James says, I don't recognise this professionalism from our club. Mate, I know exactly how you feel. I know exactly how you feel. I honestly still feel like I'm living in like a dream, It doesn't feel like a reality. I feel like someone's going to poke me in a minute and say, I don't know, God knows, that Johnny Evans and Phil Jones are going to be our starting centre-backs next season. I feel like that still could happen. I have that fear that, Leny Yoro's just signed and then 5 minutes later we're going to be told that Phil Jones is signing as well. Or do you know what I mean? My expectations as a Manchester United fan are at rock bottom. I don't feel pain anymore. Like when we lose a game, I don't feel pain. I'm numb to it. And it's the same with the transfer window. I go into a transfer window with these ridiculously high expectations, and then every window I get let down. And this window so far, when you look at all the outgoings, you look at all the ingoings, it's the best transfer window I can remember in a very, very long time. When you look at the players they've got rid of and the wages they've cleared and then the players they've brought in, it's unrecognisable. And we have to give Ineos and Dan Ashworth and Omar Barada credit for that. We really, really do. Let's see what else people are saying in the chat. People are asking where the information is. It's on Fabrizio Romano's Twitter. So yeah, if you want to go and read the information for yourself, I'll see if there's anybody else saying anything about it. He has signed his contract, though. Fabrizio wouldn't put out that he signed his contract if he hasn't. Like, the deal is done. He has joined Manchester United. All we're waiting for now is that the club post the kind of official pictures. People are asking for the Leny Yoro video. Yeah, there will be a Leny Yoro video going up on the channel in about 10 or so minutes. I'm going to wrap the video up here, guys. Please make sure to smash a like before you go. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you very much for watching. Leny Yoro is a Manchester United player. This is absolutely amazing news. Big ups to every single one of you. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you get in the comment section and say welcome Leny Yoro with the France emoji. Go and do it now. Thank you very much. I'll be back at 6 o'clock. Speak later. Bye for now.